Alright, here goes a enclosure that I did. I hand built it myself for a veil chameleon, and I used 2x2s and 1x2s, and then for the actual door latch, it's just a basic simple hitch that you can take off and take on. Like that. You can see that. Now in here, I've got a lot of stuff going on. I've got a hibiscus plant. I also have 2 live plants. I got a little 6-inch plant there as well. Got all this stuff at Home Depot on sale, $4.99 for the plants on the bottom. The hibiscus was a little more. It was like $14. I got the vines from a local pet shop, and then I got some plastic vines here. I went ahead and got a regular branch from outside, and went ahead and disinfected it. And as you can tell, there goes my veil chameleon right there, just hanging out. He's a good boy. He doesn't bother, but he's still a baby. He doesn't like to be held too much. So, I'm giving him time to break in his new habitat before I handle him. But we try to handle him. My son handles him on a daily basis. Here goes the side of the enclosure. As well. I've got a 100-watt basking light, and I got a 100-watt nighttime light, and he seems to be doing all right. Like I said, he's a little fidgety. He doesn't like to be held too much. But here goes the side view. Basically, he's just hanging out right there. I haven't picked a name for him yet, but hopefully he'll do all right. We've been feeding him crickets and super worms, and I'm trying to get some money together. I'm going to get him a UVB light, and that's good for the plants as well, so I've read. And I'm also going to get him a humidifier, because I'm kind of having trouble with this enclosure being as big as it is. It's actually 36 by 24 by 24, so it's pretty big. And then I built a lower I guess for a tray or whatnot, but I'm not really using that, because I bought, what seems to be helping me is I've got newspaper, and seems to be doing his business on there okay, and it's easier to clean up. All I got to do is take these 2 pieces of wood that I have, take them out, take the plants out, change the paper, put the paper back in, everything back in the way it is and the way it was, and he's ready to rock. He's eating about, I'd say about 6 crickets a day. So there he goes right there. He's just hanging out. But he seems to love his enclosure, his habitat. I mist him down probably like 3 or 4 times a day. I'm trying to get the humidifier, like I said. I think it'll help him immensely, but he doesn't seem to be sick or anything. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. Again, here go the vines that I did. I spent, all in all, I would like to say, for the whole the material for the enclosure and wood, I spent about $50. I didn't want it to be too big where it was going to be a problem for me to keep him warm, but I wanted to be big enough so that he could explore and run around and just do his thing. Yeah, this hibiscus plant that I bought, it looks a little hurting, but I'm just gonna keep on watering it. I've got a little dripper as well. It seems to be, it drops the water, little bit. I can regulate it, control how much I want dropping. You know, with me misting him 3 or 4 times, like I said, you know, he pretty much gets his water off the plants. But for now, you know, he seems to be doing okay. He's happy, we're happy. If you have any questions, feel free to you know, send me a comment or let me know, and I'll try to answer as best as possible. Like I said, this is my first enclosure, and I was looking at the prices of these metal ones, and it's just outrageous. But like I said, with $50, less than $50, I built a 36 by 24 by 36, and you know, he seems pretty happy. And as you see on the bottom here, I keep my newspaper, and you know, just an extra pan in case the water seeps through. But you know, there is no water seeping through because these little plastic plates that I picked up at Home Depot for $2, they pretty much catch all the water. So his enclosure is, you know, very nice. You know, he's happy.